All right, so for those of you who do not know, I am Tonya. I am a weight loss coach. I help women shut the refrigerator and open their minds. So if that's you and you want to learn how to stop buffering and start paying more attention to your thoughts that's creating the emotional eating, contact me and we can schedule a free consultation. It's over the phone. You can email me at that's the number one, topcoaching@gmail.com, or you can send me a DM, or you can comment below and I'll contact you. So if you would like to schedule a free consultation, please feel free to do so. All right, so today's topic it's just pretty much Q&A day. I mentioned last week how today, if you all have any future topics that you want me to talk about, you want me to discuss, then bring those topics to this show. And I will definitely work on bringing those topics, those discussions to you all. Otherwise, I will just keep going as is. But I like to know what it is that you all want to hear, what information you all need that will help you get further along in your journey to being healthier. So if it's any topic and if it's something that I can discuss and I'm willing to discuss it, just drop it below. We can talk about it now. Or if you have any questions for me, then you can type those questions in the comments below and I'll answer them now or later. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started just in case we don't have any questions from live audience. All right, so one thing that I have been thinking about, because I try to put myself in my client's perspective or my potential client's perspectives. I've tried to think of things from you all's perspective. And so one thing that came up with me day before yesterday, one thing that came up when I was just thinking about clients, future clients, was why should I invest in a weight loss coach instead of a personal trainer? That's just a question that came up. I'm like, oh my, maybe they are thinking, well, why do I need to invest in a weight loss coach when I can just invest in a trainer? All right, so we're going to talk about that for a little bit. So we live in a society where we think that we have to choose either or. Either I invest in a personal trainer or I invest in a weight loss coach. Either I go to college or either I get a job. We live in an either or. But what if we could do both and? Wouldn't it be a great world where we could do both? We could do multiple things at one time and still be successful. Or wouldn't it be great if we lived in a society where we could decide whatever we wanted and whatever we decide is right? I was just talking to Demi about that. Demi wants to cut her hair. And so me and her dad, we was like, no, don't cut it, and trying to encourage her not to. But at the end of the day, there's no wrong decision. Whatever we decide in life is right. It's right for us. So the main thing, the most important thing about deciding on whether you want to invest in a coach, a weight loss coach, or whether you want to invest in a personal trainer, or whether you want to invest in both, the main goal is, how do you feel about your decision? How do you feel about your decision? So whatever you decide, it could be on career, relationship, whatever. How do you feel about that decision? That's what's more important than the decision itself. Because regardless of the outcome of the decision, you get to decide. And you get to learn from that decision. Learn from that outcome, that particular outcome, or whatever. All right, so I'm going to tell you about me. When I found my weight loss coach, when I invested in a weight loss coach, I decided not to invest in a trainer. I decided not to invest in going to the gym or anything like that. And I felt comfortable with that decision. I felt 100% on board with that decision. And the reason why is because I wanted to do something that I had never done before. I had done all that. I had worked out at a gym before, and I did not get lasting results. I knew I didn't want to live that way just to keep weight off. So I decided not to do both. I decided to just focus on having a weight loss coach. And what led me to that decision is because I finally had somebody that told me, that believed in me enough that believed in, let me say, not just me, but all of her clients, that believed that we had everything we needed to lose weight within us. That believed that if we just shifted the way we were thinking, that we could lose weight in the way that we wanted to live. That's what I found. And so I wanted to work on this first. Okay. And then sure enough, after a year and a half, after 6 months, I lost my weight. I met my goal weight in 6 months, but I still waited about a year and a half before joining a gym and before working with a trainer or whatever. And the reason why is because I wanted to really be in the right mental place before I depended. And I'm still not dependent on the gym, but I wanted to be in the right place mentally before I went back to a gym. I didn't want it to feel forced. I didn't want it to feel pressured. I didn't want it to be punishing. I didn't want it to be something I had to do. I wanted it to be something I wanted to do. Okay? So it took me about a year and a half to get to the place where going back to a gym was really something I just really wanted to do. Okay? So what a coach helped me do was basically help me prepare myself mentally for the physical part of weight loss. That's what my weight loss coach did for me. And that's what I try to do for my clients. Because a personal trainer helps you work on your physical appearance, the outer. But a weight loss coach helps you work on the inner, your inner self, your inner man, your thoughts. And then weight loss is just, weight loss is a result of that. So that was my decision. All right, so any questions yet? Any ideas, show ideas? If you have any questions for me, today is the day. If not, I'm going to keep on talking. I don't see any questions right now. All right, so do I still work on my thoughts? Yes, of course. I still work on my thoughts. I still work on my hidden beliefs, but now I do both and. Now I have a weight loss coach and a trainer. He's not a personal trainer anymore because I started out that way. And then I was like, I like the HIIT class. So now I do the HIIT class with Corey. But so now I do both and. I will never stop reconceptualizing my thoughts. I'll never stop because that's what has given me the confidence, that's what has given me the assurance that this weight is gone for the last time. It's gone forever. And I am the healthiest I have ever been in my life. This is just who I am now. But do I still work on my thoughts? Oh, yes, because I had 25 years, at least 25 years of diet mentality that I'm having to, that I don't have to, but I choose to reconceptualize. Okay? But I do it from a place of compassion, a place of curiosity, and a place of love. I am very gentle with myself. I do not judge myself anymore for, I don't know, if I don't go to the gym or if I have a 1 week and I overeat every single meal or just whatever it may be. Or if I don't get my sleep, my proper sleep, I don't beat myself up anymore about those things because there is no transformational value in judgment. And that's what I help my clients do. I help my clients become aware of what they're doing without the judgment. We become aware of their thoughts so they can change them from a place of love. Yeah. And it's freeing, y'all. It is so freeing to not beat myself up anymore, to not have a bad relationship with food. It really is. And I get to, it's just amazing how, I was just telling my coach, I think it was, I was just telling this, my business coach. I was just telling her, I'm just amazed at how when people think of health, they think of me. It's such an honor. And I want to lead everyone to this freedom that I have. That is my desire. All right, any questions? All right, so I have a question for you because I don't want to be more than 15 minutes. What do you need to let go of so that you will try something that you've never tried before? If you have never worked with a weight loss coach, what thought, what idea, what is it, what belief do you need to let go of so that you can try something that you have never tried before? Ask yourself that. And be honest. Be honest. There's no wrong answers. What I had to let go of was, I had to let go of the stories that I was telling myself. I was telling myself that because I had an underactive thyroid, weight loss was hard or near impossible. I'm older now. I'm getting older, so my metabolism is slow. Or my family has a history of being unhealthy, so I guess it's my turn. Or, well, if I just stop eating this food, if I could just, maybe I would be healthier. Just all kinds of stories. I had to let go of one story at a time. I had to reconceptualize my thoughts. I had to rewrite my life. That's what I did. I rewrote my life with the help of my coach. With the help of my coach. Yeah. And this is something I almost forgot to say. I don't know if you all are into personal development or self-development, but Earl Nightingale says, the mind is the most undervalued or underutilized asset that we have. I'm going to say it again. Our mind is the most undervalued or underutilized asset we have. When I shifted my thinking, I was able to let go of all those excuses. There was nothing outside of me that was going to help me let go of those excuses, but shifting the way I thought, but using this. And it made my life so much easier, not just my health, but in every area of my life is changing. One area at a time. It's changing. Now, my beliefs are, I believe that all I need is all I have. And all I have is all I need to be successful in any area of my life. Any area of my life. If that is not how you feel about what you're doing, then please, I just encourage you to give coaching a chance. If you can change your thoughts, reconceptualize your thoughts on your own, that is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. But if not, and you need some accountability and support and guidance, then that's what I do. So I still don't see any questions or any show ideas. But you can feel free to comment anytime, any show ideas that you have or any questions that you have for me. Because this is Q&A day. And then one more last thing before I leave, because I'm trying to, I have like 5 minutes maybe. The law of relativity. Y'all hear me talking about the laws of the universe a lot. And the laws of the universe are operating whether you believe them or not. They're working. They're real. And so the law, I don't know if you've ever heard of the law of relativity, but the law of relativity states that each entity in this world is neutral until they're put together. So what that means is, say if you had a small apple in one box and a large apple in another box, the small apple doesn't know it's small, and the large apple doesn't realize it's large until you remove the box, and then you compare them. Everything is neutral, y'all, until we compare it. Until we compare ourselves to someone else, then it's neutral. And so where does that comparison take place? Right here. In our thoughts. In our thoughts. So what if you had someone who could guide you and help you keep your eyes on you, help you keep your eyes on within, help me keep my eyes on me, and no longer compare yourself to anyone else. What they're eating, what they're doing to lose weight, what they're drinking, how many times they go to the gym. What if that wasn't important? Would you be willing to invest? But definitely ask yourself, well, you know, what do I need to let go of to try something different? If it's a fear, inbox me. If you got questions for me you don't want to share right here, inbox them. So I will see you next week. But before I leave, just remember, the answers to your problems are not in the refrigerator. So shut the refrigerator and open your mind. So until next week, bye.